My job is to introduce our group and what we do. So we are the Eco Food Network, or EFN for short. And before we go into the slideshow, I'd like everybody to stand up and go over to the window and have a look out of the window. Come on, chop, chop. Down there, what you're looking at is you're looking at the semi-private space which belongs to this building, and then the street vendors are squashed into the pavement. And we've identified 4 problems from this, which I'll show to you. Don't This conflict for public space is one of our key problems that we're responding to. Access to infrastructure is also another issue, and the vendors tend to be marginalised, and this kind of links back a little one. And then another problem is maintaining hygiene standards. So what our solution is to provide a link between posh buildings like this one and street vendors. And the inspiration for this came from London buskers on the London Underground. They used to be a nuisance, but instead of kicking them off, the London Underground gave them designated areas, and they auditioned so that only the best buskers would busk in the Underground. So that's what we're doing. We're going to audition best street food vendors, and we're going to provide them with a space that's controlled by the building. And we'll provide all these other services which will raise the standard of the street food and help us to meet these basic challenges of maintaining hygiene, the social mobility for street workers, so they're not kept out of posh buildings like this, so they're part of it. And also providing the branding and the marketing behind the idea. So before I hand over to my teammates, I'm just going to pass around. We have some buzzwords which we've got from somewhere. I'm not going to tell you where. You'd like to spread those amongst yourselves, and as we're talking, just look at those and see if you think that our proposal is meeting these buzzwords. And I'll pass on to Claire. Carry on.
Hi, I'm Claire from Myanmar. I've been talking about environmental related problems. We are giving the link between the building and the theme park. And the building will be providing the necessary infrastructure and provide the necessary infrastructure like electricity, fresh water, and the disposal and the waste the used water will be taken back to the existing drain and the waste disposal to the waste disposal system of the building. To reduce the waste of the packaging material, we will be reusing the shop will provide the reusable packaging stuff. When you buy food there, you have to pay a little bit extra to buy that packaging kit. Then when you bring it to there, next time when you buy there, so you don't need to pay for any of that packaging stuff. Then you get opportunity to reuse the packaging stuff and you can reduce the waste of them. And you'll be designing the custom-made
We're thinking about the innovative construction, and maybe we organize and provide the efficiency, the process, so we can see this device. Maybe we put a storage in this area. And this is for cooking, and this is for clean. For clean area. So for this design, and he also provide better life quality. So this can provide the more hygiene and the more quality life, quality food.
So it means we can control everything for the food, for the way to cooking. And now I am going to introduce you about who we are. So we are an agency. We can control everything. We do branding, we do marketing, until the online marketing, maybe on the website, things like that. And our income is from the building owner, and for the local, from the advertising, from the car company. That is our income. And next, what is for you? The owner of the building is enhance the image of the building. For example, eco-friendly, so we provide that. So it enhance the image of the building, of the company of the building. The next one is about the local government. So they can train the service to make it better, make it more hygiene. Next one is about the vendor. They have the good place to sell. They can make more money. They can do a good food with the hygiene products. And the office, for the office worker, they have the good food downstairs, and it's very clean, very healthy. It's really convenient, so they can deliver from the downstairs, go to eat in the office.
Okay, before talking to the online, just to make a little bit, the TFN actually doesn't link between the street vendor and the building itself, especially these eco buildings. Instead of we are going to the street to get a food, the street food coming close to us, and we routinely change it every week or even every couple of days. So people here, they can have a different type of food daily. And to select those vendors coming here, we do something like online casting. We go and select all the best food, who's the placement one, and invite them coming here. So when they come to this location, they also adapt into the new packaging system. Like we've got the new design of cut. They also get the training, the education from the local government, right? And they also, when they go back to their own place, they also keep using the same way, same habits, and this will influence to the street vendors around this area. And the other part of our company, which is casting and stuff, we do also online. We do like we publish those famous food, street food, online popular food boards to write comments, to give feedback, and from there we rating. And of course, the most people, the most street vendor we rate. We have like awards, a cheap one, and also we can do some kind of review and promotion and discounting for people. Especially we are it's like a middleman linking these two things together. And before I say that, why we choose this building, because there's a great history about this building to share to you.
Okay, this part is explaining one of our inspirations that of this project. In the past, in this corner is a low-rise commercial building, and in the past, you can see from this map that this is the picture from the past. That this is the frontage, the junction. On our land is the low-rise commercial, and the next part is the street food. Alongside with the low-rise commercial pedestrian friendly, everything together. But this is the section of the street in the past that you can see that the pedestrians walk along the street. But today, the relationship between the street food and the surrounding change, and the street food is going to be get rid of this area because of the power of the housing.
So these two, I'm pretty good with the concept. I know, but these are downstairs. So these are what this building stands for. Before it's just a